Hello guys, welcome to my channel and to another UPCRATE unboxing. I don't know which number it is because UPCRATE forgot the sticker this time apparently, but let's see, we will find out in a second. Are you kidding me? Ooh, what's that? We have a glove with only 2 fingers. So I know these from digital painting, so you don't get the grease of your hand onto your drawing tablet, but apparently we have charcoal in here. I didn't know that there are people who use these with charcoal, but apparently they do. So we have 3 medium willow charcoal sticks by Winsor Newton. And they come in this little plastic bag. So I never worked with willow charcoal before because it looks very delicate and easy to break, but we will soon find out what it's like. So next up we have 2 charcoal pencils by Lyra. They are called Rembrandt Charcoal and they come in HB and 2B. We have another charcoal pencil by Cretacolor. I'm not sure where the difference is between this one and these two, except that this one is a little thinner. Yeah, I guess we'll find out later. And we have a white pastel pencil. And it says oil on here, but I'm not sure. Is it oil pastel? Don't know. Oil pastel, normal pastels. I have never worked with those, so don't know. And we have an eraser pencil by Läufer. And we have another pencil by Koh-i-noor, and apparently it's white coal. And a blending stump by Artspaze, as well as a kneadable eraser. I love those. So that's nice. And the ball post with cabbage. Okay. And the topic of the cabbage bottle post is New Year. Oh, and by the way, it's UPCRATE 41. And we have an art print with a really nice portrait by JJ8 Art. And we have some grey paper, which feels very thick and heavy. And it has a textured side, and this one is not textured. However, it says Canson in here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's embossed in the paper, which I find quite weird because if you're supposed to draw on this side, you can't use the Canson edge, so not too happy about that. And I got 2 of those, so this one has a Canson edge, this one too. Only this one doesn't have Canson on it, so I'll definitely use one of these for swatching. And last but not least, we have some motivational stickers. So I just found out where the difference between these 2 kinds of pencils is. So these 2 are charcoal and this one is chalk. So would have been pretty obvious if I had taken my time to read what's on the pencils, but now I know. So let's start with the charcoal pencils first. So the HB one is, as you would expect, pretty hard. However, you can still get very dark and rich lines with it. So let's have a look at the 2B pencil then. So it also feels pretty hard, and both of them feel kind of scratchy. I'm not used to this because I guess the charcoal I have is a lot softer. Now let's have a look at the black chalk in comparison. Oh, and there it happened. And now you can definitely see what I meant. I really don't like this because I would like to use the whole paper, but maybe I'll just cut off the edge then. Yeah, but talking about the pencil, this chalk pencil is actually the darkest one of them all. I don't know if you can see the difference, but the chalk pencil is the darkest, the 2B one the second darkest, and the HB one obviously the lightest one. And this one doesn't feel as scratchy. However, I guess you have to sharpen this pencil a lot. I mean, I didn't draw much. So next up, the oil pastel. I read it in the body post, it's oil pastel. If you give it just a little bit of pressure, it blends in really well with the gray of the paper. And I kind of expected it to be a lot more white when you press hard, but it's not too bad. It looks quite good. So let's have a look at the white coal instead. Oh my god, that noise. Can you hear that? It's horrible. However, the white is very pretty. So I'll have to suffer while drawing. So next up is the blending stump, and I will use black on one side and white on the other side. So let's see how well these pencils blend. I love blending charcoal, it's so satisfying. The blacks all blend really well. Let's have a look at the white pencils. So you cannot really blend the oil pastel, which I think is kind of normal for oil pastels, but I'm really not an expert. I think I worked with oil pastels when I was 8 and they were horrible, so oh my god. This one, however, blends fantastically. And you can blend it really well with a dark pencil. Oh, this is going to be fun. So last but not least, let's have a look at the erasers. We will start with the eraser pencil, and it feels really hard. It even works with the charcoal. And as far as I can see it, it does not damage the paper, so that's great. Works also with the white pencil. So yeah, I like this one. I think it will be really great for details. Where do I open this one? Ah, got it. Wait a second. Isn't it kneadable? What kind of weird eraser is this? It feels like a kneadable eraser, but you can't really knead it, so It feels a little sticky. I have to look that up in the bottle post. So you can knead it, but it is really stiff. Definitely feels different than the Faber-Castell kneadable erasers, so let's see how it performs. It works, it does work, yes. So the kneadable eraser works really well, as you can see. However, it's not made for precision. I guess it's more for like broader areas. So for the details, I would definitely use the eraser pencil. Let's see if it also erases well on the desk. This is the worst part of working with charcoal because you get the charcoal everywhere. So now that my desk is clean again, it's time to test the willow charcoal, which I have completely forgotten about in the last 5 minutes. Oh my god, I don't want to break it. Wow, okay, that feels so different. I don't even know what to say because it's so cool and I just want to start drawing, so I definitely see myself using the willow chalk in the future for like loose portrait sketches. I don't know if you can see it, but I tried to create something like a chisel tip. Let's see if that works or if it's too soft. It works! Okay, I love the materials in this box, I can say it at this point already. And I think I'm going to play around a little bit more with these materials and then start drawing. I decided to draw a portrait because I love drawing portraits with charcoal. I found a really nice reference on Pinterest and just started drawing. I really liked working on grey paper because 1, I love the look of it, and 2, you kind of think differently about shadows and highlights when your starting point is some mid-tone instead of white. My favorite thing in this box was the willow charcoal. It did actually not break, which is great, and the charcoal went on so smoothly on the paper and was really easy to blend. I just love to hold the bare charcoal in my hand without any wood around it. I don't know, it just feels really nice, I think. I also like the pencils that were included, even though I had a hard time sharpening them. The lead of the black chalk pencil just kept breaking, so I probably wasted about 2 centimeters worth of chalk. And the black Lyra charcoal pencils just didn't fit my pencil sharpeners. I have a standard Faber-Castell sharpener which fits polychromos and basically every other regular pencil, and also some other sharpeners that fit a thicker and a thinner pencil each, but somehow the charcoal pencils were right in between. Too thick for the smaller opening and too small for the thicker opening. I then somehow managed to sharpen them using the thicker opening, and I know that you can sharpen pencils with a knife, but I am rather clumsy, so I wasn't very keen on trying that. Actually, I didn't use the oil pastel pencil much because it was neither opaque white nor easy to blend, so it was not the best fit for this specific drawing, but it's not bad at all. I will definitely use this pencil in the future. I also didn't really use the glove because it's not really my cup of tea and I felt like it smudged the charcoal a lot more than my bare hands. But maybe that was just me being clumsy. After some heavy kneading, the eraser finally turned into a nice ball and I really love it. It feels a lot more sticky than other kneadable erasers, but it works just perfectly. All in all, I'm super happy with this box and with my drawing. I had so much fun working with charcoal again and I would 100% recommend trying this medium. Admittedly, it's very messy, but in my opinion, absolutely worth it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. See you next time. Bye!